pants are coming off!
Hello, YouTube. This is Shigeo Takeru back here once again for part 11 of The Fruit of Grisaia. Yeah. So I'm back here once again with Nick and Amanda. And Nick is currently not wearing fucking pants, so...
Shh! The world doesn't need to know that.
Well, the world now knows that. And I mean, we're gonna say this right now, we're not recording in the same fucking place. It's okay, he doesn't wear pants right now. Anyways, Amanda, what's your take on Nick not wearing pants?
He's a copy of Markiplier. That's Markiplier's line, you jerk.
Mine? Well, you can't copy the English language. I'm not wearing pants because it's hot in here. Leave me alone.
You want to take off all his clothes.
As appealing as that sounds, I think I'll have to decline.
Nick, it's a song.
I'm well aware of that. Anyway, let's start the video!
Anyways, yeah, let's just go into this before we go into more random shit again. So here we go. Although she doesn't look entirely satisfied by my response, Amane mutters a brief, well, alright. Rises from the chair and heads back to her own seat. I watch until she finally sits down, then quickly turns to look behind me.
Oh god! What is this? The 9-girly one, right?
Yep,
oh god. What? Why did you once?
You fucked that up already!
Shut up!
Immediately behind me I find a bright red Machir staring back at me. Are you listening?
Oh god, I hate these weird noises. Till you get the wrong idea, explanation point. Dash it. No, it's not like I'm interested or anything, explanation points. I am the egg, leave me alone. I wasn't listening, explanation points. Oh god, it sounds like I'm talking to the explanation points.
Stop with explanation points.
I just happened over here to go making me hear your weird stories, got it? You're a real nuisance sometimes. Oh yeah, well I'm aggro.
Crossing her arms tightly in front of her chest, her face bright red, but she babbles frantically in response. I thrust out my right hand in an energetic thumbs up. Nice to tsundere, Machiru.
You're such a jerk, dude.
If you don't want to talk about something, you should make it awkward to ask. Based on that theory, I tried spicing things up a little more than the reality, but who knows how much of it they believe. Of course, it's true that my parents died when I was still a kid, that I was picked up by an older woman, my master, and that I lived off the money she earned. After my master's death, I did get work from...
You died?
I died!
Yes, I died. I did get work from her friend JB in order to earn my keep. On top of that, it's thanks to her vouching for me that I'm able to attend a normal school like this in the first place.
I'm not a
Now
gigolo
that I
school.
think about it, I didn't change the facts much at all. Then the more you focus on constructing believable lies, the less they tend to work. When you stick more or less to the truth, you'll end up convincing people, no matter how absurd the story sounds. Rousing start would be a bit of an overstatement, but I think I can work with this. So the moral of the story, guys...
Has lied to everyone.
I was gonna say, don't be a fucking douchebag and lie, just tell the truth. But okay. But I like Nick's moral anyways. No matter what sort of life you're living, you'll run into people who just won't listen to what you have to say.
I have a comment on that. No matter what kind of life you live, there's always bagel bites. You just have to find them.
So, other words, Nick's parents, people we're gonna run into?
Most likely. Oh, hello!
When words... When words don't get through, the easiest alternative is beating them into submission. Certainly a bit of rough solution, but when you're dealing with another man, it's at least an option.
Our character talks
But when you're
too
dealing
much.
with a woman, let alone a shrimp of a girl, doesn't come up to your shoulder, it's a different story.
Yeah, she'll punch you in the balls.
If you start swinging your fists around out of irritation under those circumstances, anyone would call it bullying the weak. The bad style leaves an unpleasant taste in your mouth too.
Does it?
What's called for in such situations is perseverance and patience. You're always saying we live in an age of technological wonders.
See, my saying is go big or go home.
So I've been waiting for someone to invent a machine you can stick on your back and switch to Zen like, instantly granting yourself infinite self-control.
Yeah. What happens if I hit this X?
Let's not hit it and find out.
Okay.
But despite the clear market potential, the world isn't yet such a convenient place. Well, no big deal. I'm pretty used to the endurance tests by now.
As he yawns.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh, yay!
Tom,
Cringe.
fucking freak! Oh!
Oh! Da 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 da!
It's
Oh.
5 minutes I spot Irisu Makina.
I like baguettes!
Around the campus, I called out, "What are you up to?" in the casual tone. On the bright side, she reacted to my voice and stopped dead in her tracks, instead of fleeing. But the next step is proving a little more problematic. The girl is just staring up at my face. She hasn't said a word. Can you not speak Japanese?
I'm shaking erratically.
Silent as always, Makina shakes her head back and forth in denial, apparently having understood my question. Are you afraid of me, maybe?
She looks kinky.
Oh my god, that. Her silence continues, and this time there's neither confirmation nor denial. It seems unlikely that she didn't understand the question, which would mean this one is uncertain territory somewhere between yes and no, as far as I can guess. I'm repeating myself, but this sort of communication takes a lot of patience and persistence. I tried to consciously consider things from Akita's point of view. I trenched her with an unclear background. What's more, a man of 178 centimeters high.
How big is that?
I don't know, we'll do that later. From the perspective of Makina, who I guess to be around 140 centimeters, it might well be a little intimidating to have me towering above her.
Why can't we have feet?
For the moment, I crouch down so that my eyes are level with hers. It seemed like you were wandering around the grounds. Are you looking for something?
Who moved my mouse? Nope!
You're supposed to be French!
Oh! Nope!
Akita speaks a single word in a quiet voice and once again shakes her head in denial.
That was quiet. Oh, whatever.
Then what are you doing?
French things!
That's a point of some interest to me. But well, if you get down to it, wherever she is and whatever she's doing is her own business, I suppose. I'm not a policeman, and I don't have any reason to drag it out of her.
There's a coin stuck
In
to
this
my
case,
head.
it might be best to find some words to wrap this up cleanly, give her a friendly goodbye, and let this timid creature be on her way. But just as I've reached this conclusion, Makina slowly moves her hand to the rear of her skirt.
The reary.
Grabs something with her stubby fingers and pushes it in front of my eyes. What's this thing? At a glance, the item is Makina's small hand is a toy-like object roughly the size of an egg. the LCD screen buried into the center.
A gingerbread pizza. Mmm.
Ooh, Tamagotchi.
Oh yeah.
What's
Oh god, parent attack!
On closer examination, there's some unknown life form. A monster goes closely resembling a chick.
You guys
Wait,
didn't hear
you
that
watch the
horrid
picture.
thing?
No, on the central LCD.
So I'm the only one who has to suffer with the music. And whatever comes out of here.
It seems to be programmed with some cheap animations about these patterns or so. Come to think of it, I remember reading a news article about this a few years ago after developing the smallest 3-axis geomagnetism sensor in the world at the time.
Big dash.
A certain company fed the technology into a children's electronic toy, which then became an explosive hit among grade schoolers.
So she's a grade.
So I did the math, Nick. Our character the main character is 100 centimeters tall, so he's 5'6" or almost 5'7".
Oh, he's a dwarf.
Not really. Well, she's 140 centimeters tall.
Alright.
She's only 4'7".
You have to be 4'2" to be a legal midget. Anyway.
Are any of you out there 4'2"? Are you illegal midgets?
And you have the illegal midgets that are 4'3". Those ones you have to stay away from. They always want to sell you that illegal midget stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's it.
Nodding your head, Makina returns the pentameter in her head to her waist.
I sound like I have to drop a deuce.
Oh, I have to take a poop.
Oh, I have to drop a deuce. Oh.
In other words, she wasn't looking for anything in particular. Her wandering itself was the objective. Walking is a good thing. Since it's aerobic exercise without too much strain on the joints, and if you're going to walk alone alone, having some sort of visible result from the effort might make it feel more worthwhile.
I would like eyes like this.
Next page.
Oh, you want me to go back a couple pages? Sure! Oh, this is me.
Nick.
Wow! I have the loogie, hold on. I don't have a cup. Why is it yellow? Anyway.
Nick, come on.
Oh, man, just still up.
I think so too. Well,
Shut up.
well, I don't really want to go outside that much. John.
Makina points at the school gate as she speaks. I see, it makes sense that she'd want to avoid crowded places, given her extreme shyness. That would restrict her strolls to pacing around the school grounds, which would quickly get repetitive. So digital pet serves as a distraction from the boredom, most likely. You like taking walks?
Oh, sorta, kinda. Oh.
Sorta, as if.
Do we get to pick our honey, or do we have to deal with this?
We get to pick our honey!
Do we?
Yeah, there's routes.
Alright. Can we go with the psycho one?
Oh god. We'll discuss it later.
Okay.
Well, walking for fun at this age might be a little odd. It seems more like the hobby of an old man.
The old man's gotta move. Have to keep blood flowing in his legs. Otherwise they'll fall off.
You have any other interests, like reading, for example? Read any books lately?
Books!
Oh! Manga's fine too. Whatever. Tell the truth, I'd already heard from Mane that Makina often reads books. Reading is a hobby of mine as well. I don't think it's a decent... Well, I think it's a decent common topic for starters. In response to my question, Makina holds her right index finger to her chin and mumbles, well, it's up at the sky.
A quiz book!
Quiz, huh? Was it interesting? I'll be right back.
What's a dangerous sight that's life-threatening and to observe with the naked eye? Who's gonna read this?
You can just read with your normal voice.
Life-threatening to observe with the naked eye. What kind of death or weapon is that? And a sweet, of all things, some new tech. Oh, dip! We're getting stabbed at. Tech from the west. Just looking at it is dangerous. What would it mean? What means it's probably a very optical weapon or something like that. An X-ray of a mass, a processing mass, or some sort of beam saber style killing tool. Oh, dip! Out my eyes are flashing. Disclaimer: will flash lights. No way. If I just saw danger. Shush! I'm reading now! No, wait, if I see... I just see... Seeing it is dangerous... Okay, you can go. You can read now.
Some sort of super weapon that radiates a pulse to the receptors of the eyeball using a flickering pattern to stimulate brain cells and trigger accelerated. Apoptosis. Hold it. This thing is a sweet, right?
Oh, we got stabbed at.
Wait, what?
Yes.
Nothing. Just keep going.
Sweet. Where the hell do we go from there? All I'm getting is some sort of chocolate pastry shooting out of a mystery beam of light. Pew pew pew. What the fuck? Don't know. I give up. What's the answer?
What? What?
Confused.
Candy.
What?
See and die. See and die. What?
C and D. C and die. Oh. Okay, that makes the angle. Candy.
Can I go now? Please.
Yeah, sorry to hold you up.
As I run away because there's running away. I will tell you if there's going to be noise in the background. Because you talked over the car jetting out of the flippin' wherever.
Oh, sorry.
Let's go.
Without even a buyer later, Makina leaves the area at a trot as if fleeing from me. Doesn't seem like she outright hates me though.
Isn't it the opposite?
Oh, Amanda finally fucking talks this episode. How long have you been there?
I have the horrible French voice.
Since the part about Candy, I think.
We're going for her.
You want her?
Yeah, why not? She seems like an interesting character.
Yes, let's continue with the depressing too.
What do you mean by the opposite?
Happiness.
Well, your shyness is definitely hard. And I think Keena's trying to not be disliked by you.
Trying to not be disliked?
Keena's really a more cheerful girl. She's often so energetic that it gets on people's nerves. So she's holding back.
True enough, I remember seeing her rushing around, brandishing a cicada and cackling that first time. If that's her normal state, then the way she behaves in front of me would generally be a product of the deliberate self-restraint, but...
If she's holding back, isn't that proof that she's
consciously
trying to avoid being hated by you?
I think it could be interpreted as a simple fear of love.
Now my question is, do we hate that yellow-haired girl? The Michiru, whatever her face is.
Michiru?
Yeah,
well, everyone else loves her. I mean, she got 2 fucking games of her own, so...
Really?
Yes, Magical Girl Michiru to Michiru, Part 1 and Part 2.
How can you like a creature that looks like that?
Well, half out of fears does sound about right, but I think that'll be alright.
What makes you say that?
When you were talking with Makina just now, you squatted down to talk to her face to face, right? That's actually pretty effective.
Yeah. When I was a kid, there was a time I've been surrounded by unfamiliar adults and found myself on the brink of tears. But one of the adults stooped down to talk with me. Face to face, I immediately got emotionally attached.
But I looked at you guys face to face and I would get attached.
Yes, you do, Nick. You love us.
That is true. Some more than others.
Looking back, I feel like shouting, "You sure got attached to an outrageous person," or complaining about what an idiot I was. But
right, I'm pretty tall myself, and Makina really didn't take to me at first. It took me a good month to figure out that trick of bending over when I talked to her.
Bend over!
and now she's glued to you, or something like that.
Well, she's definitely gotten attached to me, but it's not like we're together constantly. Makina is the type that fundamentally likes to play alone. And the girl's got some pretty fierce mood swings too. Don't take this the wrong way, but if I was with her constantly, I'd get worn out pretty fast. Nick's got mood swings?
Oh, yay!
Mood swing. Maybe she's complaining by herself because she understands that.
I got mood swings. First I'm aggro, then I'm happy, then I'm sad, and then I'm back to angry again. Who moved my mouse?
You know what you should do? You should have her voice for every time she has a mood swing. A different kind of voice.
I should. Her normal French voice and will sound kind of French. I don't know. Anyway.
Dude.
A dude. The dude's gonna be the aggro one, I guess. I don't know. I'll figure it out as I go.
I can't explain it to you, but she's kind of like a cat. When she wants your attention, she'll meow and cuddle up to you. But the instant she gets bored, she'll be gone like that.
Sounds like every other cat I had.
Her hair's all fluffy and curly. Her body's flexible and soft. Her temperature's high, so it's warm when you hug her. And she's got that mildly sweet scent. Very cat-like, don't you think?
Cats don't have a sweet scent.
I can't. Let's see.
You should. Well, don't. Stop moving the mouse.
I'm going back and forth until I'm sorry.
It's alright.
Well, she might seem a little blunt until she gets used to it. But she's really not a bad kid. Try to make friends.
I don't plan to force her to be friends. She doesn't want to be, but yeah, I'll try to avoid being hated. If I avoid necessary contact, I shouldn't inspire any hatred or come to hate anyone myself. In exchange, I won't be liked or come to like anyone either. Maintaining emotional distance along appropriate lines is an essential but extremely difficult aspect of forming efficient interpersonal relationships. Of course, there are always these careless puppy dog types who leap into your arms, wagging their tails right from the start.
What are you staring at my face for? Really? We do not need this line.
Yeah, we do.
Oh, just thinking about how beautiful you are. Oh yeah!
Okay, she went for it.
Look,
Okay.
she's blushing.
She's always blushing. Yes.
Her chest swelling with some ridiculously expected to whatever the fuck that word. Some ridiculous
Expectation.
Yeah, I got it. Amade closes her eyes and thrusts out her lips as instructed. Moving quickly and silently, I make a good. I make one good.
Wow.
Good my getaway, leaving the girl into her foolishness.
Hey. What are you? Where are you going? Ah, jeez.
You've been trolled. You've been trolled.
And that's a great way to leave it
And we'll see you next time. But anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode. This fucking infernal beeping is gonna drive me nuts if I don't stop it. Anyways, guys, and I hope you really did enjoy this episode. If you liked it, please leave a like on the video and comment down below. If you want to see more of the series, along with all past things and things to come, please subscribe to the channel. It helps out a lot. There will probably be a link to Nick's channel in the description below because I've been posting it in every video he's been in lately.
Thank you.
Anyways,
And credit to the computer. It's actually raging. It's actually raging right now.
Anyways, guys, until next time, Shigeo Takeru signing off.
And remember, if you see a midget, pick him up like a football and punt him.